Today's date is June 30th, 2021, Wednesday. The time is approximately 12:40 p.m., 2 hours and 57 minutes, or 58 minutes rather, on the recorder. I just made a previous video to the White House, or not to, but regarding calls I made to the White House attempting to report treason on October 24th, 2020. And I'm going to be playing calls that I made to Congress. I'm going to do it right away because there's not too much battery life left on my... October 24th, 2020. Saturday, the time is approximately 9:50 p.m. I'm on notebook 42, page numbers 4009 going into 4013. I'm making this video. I have two voice recorders going on at the same time, a Sony digital voice recorder and Olympus voice recorder, digital voice recorders. The reason I'm making this video is today I went to call the United States White House to report high treason being committed here in Canada by political government ministers and police and various other suspects. And when I called the White House here, I made the call to hand-printed transcripts right away. The receptionist or operator was obvious and evident that they kept hanging up on me. That every time I went to go mention my email address, they would turn the phone off and didn't want to hear it. So I have reason to believe my email address, my Google account, is being subject to obvious high treason activities, crimes against humanity, accessory to organized crime, obviously government fraud, including that of the accessory to my mother's murder and what I will be alleging. So I think it'll be evident that most people will agree what happened to my mother was a murder, a homicide. That the evidence is overwhelming. My mother is now wearing a certain shirt that her best friend used to wear, Lori Dawson, an October 3rd, 2004 cancer care shirt that says volunteer in the back. If she's not wearing that shirt and not consenting to it, then I would say I've proven a case of murder on my mother here, and most likely at the direction of the Manitoba government and police here in the province. So I'm about to call the United States government, the Foreign Affairs Committee in Washington, D.C. I've been reported some of these concerns for quite some time. I called the FBI, not only on the Omar Khadr deal and some other things, but a human trafficking, a major incident case, and they turned my call and told me not to call back. So I'm a bit concerned that at this time the U.S. government's being implicated in some of these concerns relating to the Omar Khadr deal, and obviously as a result of me complaining about the Omar Khadr deal, conspiracy case against the Canadian government for fabricating evidence in the judicial proceedings it was before in Canada, so I'm able to prove they misled the public while in the court proceedings with outrageous cost estimates as to why they paid him out. With that being said, the ministers, all ministers involved who publicly commented on the case are could be subject to criminal charges. I don't have all the facts and evidence, so the number I'll be calling today will be the Foreign Affairs Committee, Congress Brad Sherman, and I'm going to the number I'll be calling at this point is 120-222-55911. It's a high treason card, R2060814. Just showing my...
Hello, and thank you for calling the office of Congressman Brad Sherman. The office is still open, and you have either reached us during non-business hours or our lines are currently busy with other callers. We are checking this voicemail regularly. Please leave a detailed message with your name and phone number, and a member of our staff will call you back shortly. If you are having issues with any federal programs to address the coronavirus pandemic, you can leave a detailed voice message or send an email to bradsherman.cares2020@mail.house.gov. If you are seeking assistance or need help resolving problems with a federal agency, from Social Security to the VA to the IRS, please contact our constituent services staff at 818-501-9200. For press inquiries, please contact our press secretary at 202-740-0994. Thank you.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, this is Curtis Hastings, Canadian citizen, calling from the city of Winnipeg, province of Manitoba. The callback number I'm calling from is 1204-589-1981. This is to advise there's absolutely no powers of attorney over me, no assistance, and I suspect both Canadian and American governments are participating in an activity of obstructing my complaints against, various complaints, mainly against the Canadian government, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, and the ministers involved in the July 7/13, 2017 Omar Khadr deal, which I'm alleging that the Canadian government misled the court proceedings in North America to the cost estimates of for the Omar Khadr payout in respect to U.S. soldier Christopher James SPEER. Today is October 24th, 2020, Saturday. The time is approximately 9:56 p.m. I would also like to say this today. I chose to call today. It was initially the White House I was hoping to talk to or leave a message. Unfortunately, they kept hanging up on me. But today marks the year of anniversary of my mother's death, Karen LYNN Hastings, and I'm reporting that my mother's death was an obvious homicide committed by government corruption and organized crime here in Canada. Just for greater certainty, the report number I gave to the police on this matter is Winnipeg Police Incident Number C20-016897. So the reason I'm calling you guys today is because I've attempted in the last year and so, almost 2 years, I've contacted the FBI, called them a few times. I have transcripts, handwritten transcripts. I also attended the U.S. consulate, and every time, except for the U.S. consulate, they never turned me away. But the FBI had turned me away on several accounts that this stuff doesn't concern them. The last time I called them,
the maximum recording time allowed. If you are satisfied with your recording, press 1. To review it, press 2.
1.
To send your message now, press 1.
1.
To mark it up, message sent. To disconnect, press 1. To enter another number, 2. Please call again. Thank you.
So I'll be calling for a second time here. The number is 1202-225-5911. I'll read this letter out too before I...
Hello, and thank you for calling the office of Congressman Brad Sherman. The office is still open, and you have either reached us during non-business hours or our lines are currently busy with other callers. We are checking this voicemail regularly. Please leave a detailed message with your name and phone number, and a member of our staff will call you back shortly. If you are having issues with any federal programs to address the coronavirus pandemic, you can leave a detailed voice message or send an email to bradsherman.cares2020@mail.house.gov. If you are seeking assistance or need help resolving problems with a federal agency, from Social Security to the VA to the IRS, please contact our constituent services staff at 818-501-9200. For press inquiries, please contact our press secretary at 202-740-0994. Thank you.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hi, Curtis Hastings calling again. Call 202. Today's date is October 24th, 2020, Saturday. The time is approximately 10 p.m. Central Time, Canadian. Callback number is 1204-589-1981, and for greater certainty, the author's email address, Google account, is that of KURTIS, so and that'd be along with CAFC 2019-44815 Hastings. I have a video and I'll be posting it to YouTube later for this purpose. I might have pronounced it wrong, but it's right there on the CJS High Treason Task Force stamp that I purchased from Staples, Canada. I left off on the area of calling the FBI. The last time I called would have been May 24th, I believe, or May 14th. I'm not sure. I think it was the 14th.
Still no.
And I suspect the Winnipeg police and high-level human traffickers had attempted to murder a child, sexually assault and murder a child, probably frame me for it with the intent to make these allegations go away. And I called the FBI. They told me that wasn't their concern and not to call them back. So I'll leave it at that. The issue is Canadian government, corruption, and organized crime and things like that. As to why I brought that up, though, is because, well, that would be the reason I'm calling your office and making this video and these letters. More than anything, again, there's no powers of attorney over me, and I'm concerned that a retired U.S. Army General Martin Dempsey, former Canadian politician Shelley Glover, former Prime Minister Stephen Harper, suspected Ontario Provincial Police Paul Vukmanich, suspected U.S. government agent Donna Koss, and any UK royal family members, along with Laurie the Shark, business personality, and Jade Hood, and suspected OPP member Brandon Ryan.
Maximum recording time allowed. If you are satisfied with your recording, press 1. To review it, press 2.
1.
Send your message now. Press 1.
1.
It has important. Message sent. To disconnect, press 1.
1.
To enter another. Please call again. Thank you.
Let's call it again. Number is 1202 225 5911.
Hello, and thank you for calling the office of Congressman Brad Sherman. The office is still open, and you have either reached us during non-business hours, or our lines are currently busy with other callers. We are checking this voicemail regularly. Please leave a detailed message with your name and phone number, and a member of our staff will call you back shortly. If you are having issues with any federal programs to address the coronavirus pandemic, you can leave a detailed voice message, or send an email to bradSherman.tears2020.
Just showing some of the stuff. That's,
Problems with the federal agency,
I'll keep close to the computer.
the VA, the IRS. Please contact our constituent services staff at 818-501-9200. For press inquiries, please contact our press secretary at 202-740-0994. Thank you.
Record your message after the tone. When you've finished, you can hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh yeah, Curtis Hastings calling again. Callback numbers 204-589-1981. I left off on the area of no powers of attorney. I have one continuous recording on a cell phone along with two Sony voice recorders. I also am on notebook 42, page number 4009. I have started to make out a letter, and after completed this phone conversation, or these phone voicemails, I will reduce these voicemails to my handprinted transcripts into this notebook, into a supporting letter. The reason I'm calling is because I have reason to believe the United States government, along with the Canadian government, are collectively obstructing all of my complaints, international complaints as well, and along with a possible powers of attorney fraud associated to unknown family members. Any persons that are found to be obstructing my complaints or trying to defraud them, they become accessories and obstructions of justice to the complaints alleged. And if it's proven there's allegations of high treason, crimes against humanity, murder, and a lot of other things. So I would also like to give the Foreign Affairs Committee my email address again, and I apologize. It's Curtis, so starting with a K, Kurtis, and then capital letters CAFC 2019-44-815 Hastings. So it's HASTINGS. The email is fps138205curtis@gmail.com. And I'm requesting if the U.S. government could possibly contact me to assure maybe that my communications and my complaints are being obstructed and hindered, and that I'm not being subject to high-level human trafficking and organized crime targeting my life and Canadian citizens' lives as I attempt to pursue the Omar Khadr.
You've reached the maximum recording time allowed. If you are satisfied with your recording, press 1. To review it, press 2. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. To accept your recording, press 1. To review it, press 2. To delete it and record a new message, press 3. To exit, press star. To accept your recording, press 1. To review it, press 2. To delete it and record a new message, press 3. To exit, press star.
I just hung up. It does that, this phone.